What's up everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today it's going to be a Sunday video. And for this Sunday the main goal is to cook a soup because, well, it's winter time, so it's cold, so warm food, nice and hearty. This is what we need. And also we are both working and we are not the best cooks actually, so it's better to have something for a few days at least. But let's start with the soup. And today we're going to be doing a cabbage beetroot soup, which is usually known as borscht, but it's gonna be a veggie version because I don't really like meat. So let's just dive in. And for that we're gonna need the beetroot. We already have a boiled one, so we just need to shred it. Then we have a cabbage, and we're gonna need only half of it. We also need some carrots. We will add some garlic. I guess that's 3-4 cloves of garlic. And we also gonna need onion. Also some potatoes. Let's do 9. So now we only need to prep everything. So wash it, chop it, shred it, and then we'll continue from there. Now that everything's peeled and washed, let's start with the chopping. And usually the cabbage, my boyfriend does it because he's the muscle of the house, but he's sleeping after the night shift, so I guess I will have to do it by myself. Let's see how it goes. Yay! I did it. So 1/2 goes back into the fridge and 1/2 stays with me. So now, as you can see, cabbage is all shredded and it's a lot of it, but no worries, it's all gonna go down in size a bit once it's in the water. Let's chop some potatoes. The shape, it doesn't really matter, you can do whatever you like. If you want to dice them, you want to slice them, up to you. Alright, so now potato is diced. Now we're gonna shred the carrot. We're gonna dice the onion and we're gonna press the garlic cloves. And then after that we will still have to shred the beetroot. So let's go. Okay, now that I'm done with the super mean onion, let's press that garlic. Okay, so next up is my least favorite part. It's the beetroot because it colors your nails, your fingers, everything, so that's why I'm using gloves. Just need to be really careful to not shred the gloves too, because, well, who wants rubber in your foot, right? And here we are. Let's go, let's start with the procedure. Let's start assembling our soup. So we have, I think it's about 400 grams of beetroot. We have 1 big onion, 2 carrots, and some garlic. We have here about 9 smaller sized potatoes. And half a like normal sized cabbage. Still have the other half out, so it's like half of my head. So first step is to fill the water. I'm gonna add about 2 liters of water into the pot. Then I'm gonna start sauteing the carrot, onion, garlic. Let's go do it. Okay, so 2 liters of water is already in the pot, and now also I turn on the stove, so I'll add some olive oil. We usually use olive oil for everything. I also add olive oil when I'm baking, and so far it's been okay. You just add it to cover the bottom of the pan. Once the water is boiling, I will add all of the shredded cabbage into the water as the first ingredient. Then I'm gonna add the potatoes, and I always wait till it starts boiling after adding the new ingredient. So after I add the cabbage, I will wait till it starts boiling, and then maybe 5 or so minutes later I'll add the potato again, wait till it starts boiling, and again later I'll add the next one, which will be then the sauteed mix that I have prepared. And then at the end I will also add, of course, the beetroot, because that's what gives this nice red color to the soup, and also this slightly sweet taste. And another tip that I can give you is wash as you go. So if you use something and you don't need it anymore while you're waiting till it's all cooking, you can just clean it up really quickly, especially if it's like just fruits or veggies. They are not oily or dirty in a normal way, so you can just quickly wash it off with some warm water. You don't even need to use the soap. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Alright, so the water's boiling. Let's add the cabbage. Yeah, I guess this one is a bit bigger, right? Let's try. Let's transfer everything. This was a success. Didn't even make such a mess. And with that being done, also it's totally okay if you need to adjust something, even if you need to change a pot, because, well, things change, right? And it's totally normal. I will add a bit of salt to the saute pan and a bit of pepper, so just a tiny bit. Now we're gonna wait till the water is again boiling after we added cabbage and we switched pots. And after that I'll add the potatoes. So the cabbage has been boiling already for a couple of minutes, so let's add these bad guys. Now, can you see that it's boiling? I'm not sure, but yeah, so now the potatoes also are really boiling together with cabbage. They're having probably a pool party, I don't know. So now it's time to add all the sauteed thingies. It was onion, garlic, and carrots. So let's do that. Let's do the last thing and add the beetroot, and actually that will be it. So the next step after that is to just wait. So the soup needs to rest for a bit, maybe like for half an hour, even 1 hour is fine, because then it's just gonna share all the flavor, all the veggies will exchange it, and also it's gonna get this really nice and like red purple color, which is so nice and really perfect for winter time when we are actually missing some colors now that the trees are naked and the sun is only for a few hours up there. So it's really nice to have something warm and colorful during the day, and that's your soup. So let's do that. Actually guys, I lied to you, the last step is not that, it's adding some seasoning, and we have some, forgot the name, what is the name of it? I will be adding about 30 grams of the seasoning mix and maybe 3 leaves of this thing that I forgot the name of. So this is the thing. I'm just gonna throw it in, and because I don't know when enough is enough, I'm using the kitchen scale. And we have 34 grams, which should be enough, and I will then again try it later, maybe in a half an hour or so, and if it's still not enough, then I'll of course add some more. And I think I will also add some more water, at least until like the rim, the dangerous level. Just because right now it looks like a salad more than a soup. Okay, but also in this case I might need to add more of the seasoning later as well. So let's see how it turns out. It was also a really good idea to change the pot, because now it's a perfect balance of ingredients and water, and it is slowly turning nice and pink. This should be enough for the 2 of us for about 4 days, maybe even more. And usually I keep the soup in jars. So these are the jars that I'm talking about. It's just like a regular size jar. It says it's 440 milliliters, so almost half a liter, and it's a perfect portion for 1 person. I have 6 of them, so I store the longest time in the jar, but then also of course like that amount of soup is way too much, and so we will also be eating it fresh still today, and some of it I will just put it in some like bowls and in the fridge. Which reminds me that I need to clean up in the fridge because there is no space as always. Okay, so now that it's again boiling, you can see it's dancing, right? So I'm just gonna turn it off and let it be. So it's just gonna rest there for maybe an hour or so. Meanwhile, also when it's calmed down a bit, I will check the seasoning if it's right. If not, I'm gonna add a bit more. And that's it. I just need to turn it off, it's crazy. One thing I forgot again is actually I need some tomato paste, but because I don't have it, I'm gonna add some ketchup, which is basically the same. It's like, yeah, what comes in there is like tomato. Let's actually check. So what is in this thing? It's tomatoes, the main ingredient. That's good. Then we have some vinegar, sugar, salt, some spices, some seasoning, and again some sweetener and another seasoning. So actually it is not that bad as people might think, and yeah, the vinegar is just kind of keeps it alive longer, and also it gives this kind of slightly sour taste, which is also fine to add to the soup and make it even more red. So I will add 2 tablespoons of ketchup. You can also use the regular tomato paste if you prefer that, so it's up to you. And that's it. So basically the soup is ready to just rest, and as I said, I'll just double check again the seasoning if anything needs to be added. And that's it. The next step is to eat it, and you can actually serve it just like in a regular soup bowl, with some sour cream. If you like, you can also sprinkle some green onion or maybe dill, parsley, whatever you prefer from the herbs. Also, maybe if you have something growing in your backyard or balcony, like in my case, I do have still some green onion growing on my balcony, so I might add that on top of the sour cream. And oh my god, I'm already kind of hungry even though I'm not hungry. So yeah, let's wait till it's ready and then we're gonna enjoy it. And there we go, the soup is ready to be served and enjoyed. It took me about 1 hour 40 to make it, together with the prep time, with the waiting time, and now it's been resting there for about 15-20 minutes, so you could already eat it. It's not ideal yet, but still you already can if you're super hungry. And yeah, so as I said, let's serve it with a bit of sour cream on top, and also we usually eat it with some bread, and it's really delicious. So I hope you like this recipe. If you have any questions or doubts or anything, feel free to leave your comments down below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a lovely afternoon. Bye!